strike, you maybe get a lot of damage out and turn around and fight.
And I'm definitely going to trust Impact on whether or not it's a worthy Scion angle. I feel like the Scion into Ambessa and Yone is just going to give them
there is a potential angle here. Counter-Strike going forward from Impact is going to be able to find Dokla. But Ambach just kind of too far away, and now in comes Inspired as Sentinel's going to get the bad news here. Rahel on the run, the 4-shot comes through, and he just gets deleted there. Dokla dashed back into the brush right as it landed, flashing forward. Impact flashes back. The wave is in such a bad spot, though. Impact knows he's in trouble. Dokla's going to go for the kill, jumps forward, knocks him down. That's a solo.
That's you, Dokla.
Unfazed.
Huh?
He feels nothing frozen on you. If I die, I die. You just gotta.
But at least the wave isn't frozen.
But at least the wave isn't frozen. So I feel like Impact gonna want that one back. But hey, if you die, you die. And if Darkwing dies, well, you just die. There's not much you can do about that. The fate is sealed, goes wide, but
in
it's
any type of possibly losing situations, like whether it's his time on EG, his time on FlyQuest. Whenever I've seen him in NA, his teams will actually just let Dragon gank coming in the top lane.
Yeah, Ambach is going to be spotted. Will they be able to chase Dokla down? He has the flash, doesn't even need to use it, and now he's going to go back in. It's the combo onto Impact, and he falls.
For the Ambessa 600 gold lead for the Malphite over the Wukong, who's yet to complete Trinity Force, but
the
headshot
arrow connects. Can Darkwings knock him down? Unleashes the power onto Saint. Gets the kill thanks to the long-range arrow there from Rahel. Really well done by Sentinels to get one back.
Boys, those don't land often, but when they do, they almost always lead to kills. Saint does not flash that arrow either. Definitely had like a nice path over the Fog of War, so he didn't have great visibility on it. Crazy, Saint was it amazing in the Fog of War game where you had to flash Nidalee Spears to beat all the other LCS pros? Couldn't flash the big Nidalee Spear there in the Nash arrow.
The Dokla.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh. Inspired is here again, and Impact is dead again. This is vulnerable to this as well. And in goes Dokla. He's going to look for him with the public execution, chasing after Darkwing. Gets a flash, but it doesn't even matter. It's a solo kill between the two towers at 12 minutes. And now in goes Hambach. He's going to get one back here, surely. Gets the shutdown there. That is nice, but on the other side, it's a big fight coming out, and is Rahel getting knocked down? It's Lyon. What's brutal for Darkwings is the ultimate there from Dokla buffered. There's nothing you can really do there. The flash just means nothing. And Lyon now going to be able to even up the Dragon score here. 3K is the advantage.
Zeke's and Protoplasm Harness at level 10. He won't. It takes so long to kill him, so he can ult pretty much anywhere he wants. And Lyon's a minion. They see him now.
Darkwing's going to be able to land the scatter. The encore comes through. He's charmed up on the other side. It is going to be Hambach on the run with the Cyclone trying to get out. They do get one kill. Now they go for the disengage. And they're trying to find Inspired. He is very tanky, though, and he's just going to ult right back in onto the head of Hambach, and he is knocked down. Darkwings, though, wants to try to find more. Won't really, because Dokla will just kill it, then kill you. Now he's going to try to walk up here, but Dokla is up 2 levels.
Back up, which it is, and he's looking for another play on. Look, a flashless Syndra with no turret.
No shot, unstoppable force, and he gets cut in half by Dokla.
No, why you TP, bro?
Oh, Shiba, you say you.
I asked if they have TP.
It's fine,
We have
guys.
to do Herald
Take
now.
up.
They have TP, and he thought he was calling for a TP, so...
That's amazing.
Darkwings,
Language.
You got no tower, buddy. The fate is sealed, not going to find him. We'll see if he can actually get caught here by Isles. As a bit of a comedy of errors from Lyon. They're just going to hang their heads in shame and back off. Dokla fighting on the bot side against Impact here. He wants to get another solo kill. Impact on the run. The encore comes through as Inspired has to use the unstoppable force to safety. Dokla gets the solo. Lyon retreat on the top side. Bit of a funny fight, but at the end of the day, it's Big Dokes coming out on top once again in the bot lane.
What a crazy sequence there. It doesn't matter when you have a 6,000 goal lead. You miss all their ultimates, but Big Dokes still has got your back, gets a solo kill in the bottom lane as Sentinels try to get a little bit mid lane with a mild numbers advantage.
Arrow. Nope, not gonna connect.
Inspired doesn't have ult, but wants to hold this turret as Doku's getting fed in this game.
He is miles ahead at this point. Darkwing's going to be... And if you always have to have 2 or 3 people on that side of the map, you're losing everything on the other side of the map. So you kind of get checkmated a little bit.
On the other side, if you're on their side, they'll freeze. And as long as they don't get picked off as level 16 Dokla, he can give a lot of experience to Huhi if he dies here.
He also might kill someone. We'll see if he's even going to die. It is a 3v1, but it is a scary one. The flash out from Huhi, but he is just getting chopped in half. In comes the arrow, in comes the encore. He is locked down, he is knocked down. It's a big shutdown. Huhi limp. It is looking very, very tough there for Impact to be relevant this game, but he is at least going to knock down that tower, so gets a small injection of gold. They have Claude, if you remember back at Worlds, obviously he was doing the vlogs, but he was popping off in game 2. He was getting solo kills. He was looking so good as they're going to look for an arrow. Nice sidestep from Dokla. Sees it coming.
Now they can get you down to make sure they secure it with the smite. Really interesting story, as you mentioned, with Dokla, because every team passed him over. A lot of them thought they had a better solution for these side lanes, but as the game shrinks, as the timer goes higher and higher and the objectives become more important, maybe they'll have a chance of finding a fight.
Fired is level 16 now, so very powerful unstoppable force on a very short cooldown. He's gonna go immediately. Up comes the curtain call. All 3 members get tagged. They are slowed up. Darkwings is going nowhere except back to the base. He is knocked down. That Syndra is gone, and they are heading to the Baron.
That Malphite is an absolute unit. He just ults in, and the only follow-up in range is a Jhin ult. And by the way, that's completely enough. Now 4v5. They need to zone out Hambach to secure this Baron.
Hambach's looking pretty zoned out, but they are going to teleport in Impact. Saint going over the wall. We'll see if he can find something. The arrow's going to connect on the side, but look at Dokla. Seraphine is gone in a hurry. Impact is not going to be able to do anything here at all. Dokla just fighting past Impact, looking for Hambach, trying to knock him down. Rahel, though, going to be able to knock down Dokla's Inspired, claims the Baron. Saint going to be able to push forward and get one more. Lyon crushing this game, 13-5. They've got the Baron, 6.5k gold lead.
And it's an easy kill.
Yep, the Zeke slow as well as the Malphite shard there. To about half HP. Darkwings knows he needs to get into the team, but Isles finds him. Flash forward. There is the Deadly Flourish as well, rooting him up. He goes into stasis, but Dokla is stacked on top of him, and he is going to get knocked down. It's a killing spree there for Berserker. Rahel was peppering Inspired, but couldn't do any damage to him whatsoever, and it feels like the fight is already over. The soul is already given.
Looks like Rahel had a little pea shooter. He was trying to break either Inspired's rock solid shield or the Canik shield, and he did neither. So I think that lowers their chances of winning, seeing that fight as well as the soul going over. It is looking very easy for the, but there's just no angle. Berserker's playing to the side very well.
And Inspired held his ult through that whole fight, so he still has it, right? And yeah, you can go for an engage here, but if you flash in, you're just getting ulted by Inspired. And he is just walking forward confidently, level 17 on the Malphite. Unstoppable Force ready to go. Hambach still waiting in that brush. Gonna see if he can find a long distance flank here. Impact back to base, has the Seeker, so maybe they're gonna go for one more desperation play. But I think Inspired has sussed out where he is. He's looking for him with the sweeper, but stun comes in. The arrow connects as well. Great CC chain, but it's only onto Isles. They do knock down Isles, but will that even matter? The Seeker's gonna get used there by Impact, trying to buy some time. Dokla looking to get on the run. Sentinels know they need advantages as well. It is rough, but at the very least, Sentinels do hold the base there. If they get a kill, yes, it's only on the support. And now Isles does have a Seekers on top of that Frozen Heart, so tons of CDR and a little bit of playmaking to boost.
Berserker, another solid game as well.
Good damage there from Berserker, and Saint goes over the wall now looking for him, but he's going to try to find an engage of his own. The Counter-Strike won't find anything from Impact as he arrives with a teleport. The question is, how do Sentinels get in? No one's actually walking forward. You're just kind of poking over the wall here, and slowly but surely, the Baron is getting lower and lower. Inspired can tank this thing forever.
Yeah, they're looking for a flank with Isles around the back.
Baited Seal coming out, the Cyclone as well. Isles goes over the wall, does find a nice engage here. The curtain call coming out, trying to take down Darkwings, but Rahel is blocking it, and Isles looks like he's gonna fall. The Baron is secured there, and now Impact is gonna fall as well. The Counter-Strike not gonna get much done. Lyon get the Baron, get the fight, and surely now on their way to get the game.
Actually pretty close for Hambach trying to get that steal. It ended up being Saint who gets it, probably with a Q. Again, though, Inspired holds his ult that entire time, never needs to burn it. Still pretty long death timers and a lot of waves that Lyon can push all at once.
Inspired just walking past the tower, zoning them off. Dokla is pushing top, Saint is pushing bot, Berserker is pushing mid. They are going for all 3 waves here. Even if they don't destroy the Nexus, they are looking to deal game-ending damage, and they're looking for Darkwings here. He is rooted up. He can't even move. The slows are oppressive, and Saint knocks him down. He goes on a killing spree as well as the inhibitor in bot falls. The inhibitor in mid about to join it, and the one top is not long for this world.
Dude, 3 inhibitors is probably going to be the play. They'll probably stick around. It is going to be a 4v5, but it depends how safe they want to be. Elder is up in 30 seconds. Got to play low-risk League of Legends, Azael.
Yeah, they're looking for the guarantees.
Check all the boxes.
They don't want the 99%. They want 100. And they are going to be going back to base, spend up all that gold that they just got here, and look to seal the deal at Elder. Sentinels, it's going to be hard to even leave the base to get out and try to contest this, but you really have to take a swing. You've got to take a risk here. Maybe if you take Elder, you have some tiny snowball's chance.
They can't leave the base. There's teleport up for Doku, level 20 Ambessa will kill their Nexus if they leave. Or they'll just kill all the players right here.
Find him. There goes Inspired. Flash Unstoppable Force. The curtain call coming out once again. Sentinels on the run here. Will survive for now. But again, it's the base of the problem. You called it out. Double supers in every lane. Darkwing's trying to clear this out, but Saint is going to be going for it, looking for it. The fate is sealed as Sentinels are no more. Saint flashing in onto Impact, going to be able to knock him down. Surely Rahel trying to get something done on the side. Takes a massive shot to the face from Berserker. Impact is down, the root is there. Darkwings is back, but not for long. Berserker survives, and Rahel does not. Lyon marching on the Nexus.
5 for 0, 2-0 for Lyon. Another gem by Inspired and the squad. Lyon is one game.